Okay, so I had to do what is called a small bust adjustment to reduce my dart intake in Clo3D. So I used my tack tool to kind of mark out where on my fabric I needed to pinch out some excess, and then I essentially cut those pieces to my dart point and rotated kind of the reverse of a slash and spread to close out some of that dart excess. And now I want to combine these two pieces into one pattern piece. So the way that I'm going to do this in Clo is that I'm going to first select my top pattern piece, and I'm going to go to my internal polygon line tool, which is hotkey G. I'm going to zoom in, and then right where these start to overlap each other, I'm going to draw a straight line from my dart point to the top of my neck, and I'm going to double click to end the line. Then I'm going to go to my edit pattern tool, which is hotkey Z. I'm going to select this internal line, right click, and I'm going to cut. So this is going to separate this into two different pieces. Then I can use my transform pattern tool to select that extra piece and cut it away. Now I want to work on the bottom piece. Also, in order to see the overlap here, I have gone into the garment display it's in garment rendering and chosen translucent surface. That way you can see, which pattern piece is on top, and you can see through both of the layers. So make sure that you have that checked. So now I'm going to go onto my bottom piece. I'm going to right click, and I am going to bring this, I'm going to choose order, and I'm going to say bring to front. So this puts this pattern piece in front of this one. So now I can see the one behind it, but I can work on the one that's on top. So then I'm going to go back to my internal polygon line tool. I'm going to click on that point again, and I'm essentially going to trace that same exact line. I can really zoom in here to get make sure that I'm exactly on top. Double click, zoom back out. I'm going to go to my edit pattern tool, right click on this internal line, and cut. Now I can select transform pattern, choose this excess piece, and delete it. Now I have these two pieces here and here. I might nudge one over a little bit just so that I can see both lines a little bit more clearly. Then I'm going to go to my edit pattern tool, and I'm going to select both lines. So hold down shift to select two at once, right click, and I'm going to click merge. And that will merge these two pieces into one continuous pattern piece. And where my slash line was before will now be showing up as a guideline on my pattern. So from here, I could go back in, I could edit the length of that dart. I could make any other edits that I need to, but that is essentially how to cut excess out of your dart when performing a small bust adjustment in Clo3D.